Lewis Hamilton is bigger than F1. Gunther Steiner said that last week on the Business of Sport podcast, and he was right. His fame and reach have outperformed the sport, and he has fundamentally helped change it. First off, I knew who he was before I knew what F1 was. There are athletes you know that you may have never even watched play. LeBron, Serena, Messi, Pele, Jordan, Phelps. Lewis has put himself into the echelon of those athletes, crossing over into the mainstream where people know you, but don't know what the hell a tire strategy is. While drivers and team principals of Formula One are being invited to 10 Downing Street, it's Lewis Hamilton who's getting his own invite for his work with Mission 44. It's Lewis Hamilton on the cover of Vogue hosting the Met Gala. It's Lewis Hamilton who has more Instagram followers than F1. It's Lewis who has more Instagram followers than Max Verstappen and Charles Leclerc combined. It's not a coincidence that bigger fashion brands are partnering with F1 teams. Lewis brought fashion to the grid every race day, bringing new eyes and interest into what he was wearing. Tommy Hilfiger returned to the F1 grid, first working directly with Hamilton and then partnering with Mercedes. They will now be the official apparel partner of Cadillac. He also, dominated the sport for over a decade. He also produced a blockbuster movie that only has increased the brand value of F1. Lewis Hamilton opened the door for drivers to have more control over their image. Hamilton's merch and side projects walked so that Lando Norris's Quadrant and Charles Leclerc's ice cream brand could run. Lewis left such a huge hole at Mercedes that they needed a campaign to remind people that they were a big part of why Lewis won. It was Lewis whose final donuts with Mercedes was the biggest talking point of the final race of the season, and not McLaren's championship victory. Even now at Ferrari, the brand is working around his image, bending to him, not the other way around. It was images of Lewis arriving at Ferrari that had a chokehold on this community. It's one thing to be famous. It's another thing to be the best at the sport, one of the most respected to do it, and so beloved that people wanted to stop watching the sport after 2021. Why else would someone rig a championship against Lewis Hamilton? Because him winning an 8th championship would confirm what they already knew. Lewis Hamilton is bigger than the sport.